right, let's do it again. Peter had tried to cut the head off of one guy. He had denied the Lord 3 times. He sank while trying to walk on the water because he got his eyes off the Word and onto the water. He turned away from God and said, I go fishing. Took everybody with him that would go. You know, that's the way it is with backsliders. They want everybody to be in the same boat with them over there. Messed up a whole lot. I mean, just messed up. But there they are out there fishing, and Jesus comes to them. Now, I just love this. Jesus is more interested in restoration than even you are in restoration, so you've messed up. Hey, I doubt if anybody that's watching me today and listening to this today has messed up any more than I have. Man, I have messed up a whole lot. Now, I've made some good choices, but I also made some bad choices. I also got frustrated at God, and kind of stuck my thumb at him and said, hey, go away. In fact, I can remember one time driving up the road, got so fed up with that faith stuff that I took the tapes, remember the cassette tapes? I took those tapes and throwed them out the window. Said, I've had it. Well, it wasn't 3 or 4 days later I realized that the problem was me, not the Word. The problem was me, not God. I went back up the road, got out of my car, and was hunting the tapes that I had thrown out 3 days before because I realized that it's not God's fault, it's my fault. So yeah, maybe you have gotten a little frustrated and messed up. Hey, no problem. God still loves you. He loved you enough to give Jesus for you before you knew him. I mean, think about that. He forgave you of all the yuck that you did until you made Jesus the Lord of your life. So you mess up now and he loves you less? Oh, come on. You think about that. All he's wanting you to do is come back. Now watch this. When they recognized it was the Lord, Peter said, it's the Lord. Well, I think it was John said, it's the Lord. And Peter went running up to Jesus. He already had the food cooked on the shore when they got there. Plus, he gave them another one of those, quote, boat-sinking loads of fish because of his goodness, not because they deserved it. I mean, they was out there not serving God, but God went after them. Hey, there's good news here. I don't know who this is for, but the gifts and callings of God, according to my Bible over here, says the gifts and callings of God are not revocable. In other words, if God called you, he's not going to throw you out. And if he gifted you to some type of a ministry and you blew it, that gift is still there, that calling is still there, and he wants to woo you back into the fold. I told you this yesterday, but I'm going to tell you again. When you confess your sin is not when God finds out about it. He knew it the day you did it. When you confess your sin is when you get rid of it, because he's faithful and just to forgive you of that sin and to cleanse you from all of the junk that you got yourself into. I got to do this. When they went back fishing, they worked all night and hadn't catching a thing. Because when you're trying to do it on your own, it just don't work out too good. I kind of like old Dr. Phil. How's that working for you? I think Jesus should have walked out there and said, hey, boys, how's that working for you? And they'd have said, not so good. And Jesus gave them a miracle because he loved them. He wanted to draw them back, and he loves you, my brother. He loves you, my sister. And I don't care how bad you've been, God's got a place for you in the kingdom. Hey, have a great day. Come back to God and enjoy his blessings. Remember, Jesus is Lord. Thank God the word works.